let's talk about basic horse equipment and some terms you should know. When we get our horse out of his stall or paddock, we use a halter. And the halter can be made out of leather or nylon, and we attach it around his nose and up behind his ears. So the halter is very important to lead the horse when you're on the ground. We use a line, and this is called the lead rope, right? So it's very important that we don't wrap the lead rope around our hands because we don't want to be dragged. So if something goes wrong, we want to be able to let go of the lead rope and protect ourselves, right? So it's very important we don't get dragged because horses can get spooked and run off. So you can say ho, but if that doesn't work, you want to be able to let go of the line. So we have a halter and we have a lead rope. And then when you bring your horse out to the cross ties, where you're going to groom them and get them ready, you're going to use this. This is called the cross tie, and you're going to attach it to the side of the horse on each side. Right, so he's got his halter on. We're going to attach the cross ties to the horse. We're going to take the lead rope off and attach it to the side, so it's here for later. Other pieces of equipment you should know about are the saddle. This is the saddle that you're going to ride in. When you take riding lessons, your instructor should have a saddle, but eventually if you get your own horse, or if you're getting more advanced, you're going to want to have a saddle that fits you. There's going to be the seats of the saddle that's going to fit your seat, and then the flap of the saddle is going to fit your leg. So there's different lengths of flaps for riding and different size seats. So that's really important. You're also going to have something called the leather, right? So this is the leather, and this is the stirrup or the iron where you put your foot in, and you're going to adjust the leathers to be the right length for your ride. All right, I have what's called a bucking strap that you can hold on to. If I lose my balance, I can hold on to my strap in the front. This is called the pommel. The back of the saddle is the cantle, C-A-N-T-L-E, and the pommel is the front of the saddle. This is the flap. Underneath the flap, you have billets. These billets attach to the girth, and the girth goes around the horse's stomach like a belt. Usually you use the first and the third billet, and this is the billet guard. And you always want to make sure that you pull that down over the girth to protect the flap. So your saddle, your halter, your lead rope, and the last piece of equipment that you're going to need, you also have a saddle pad, right, for your saddle. So I like to use a square saddle pad underneath, and I wash these frequently. They're made out of cotton usually. It's kind of nice, a square saddle pad. And then I have this saddle that's more fitted, a saddle pad that stays with my saddle. And then here's my girth, right? So that's all the equipment I need for the saddle. And then I also have what's called the bridle. And so each horse should have their own bridle that's fitted for them. And I'm going to show you how to put these on in a minute. But here is our bridle, so we can just go over some basics of the bridle. So you have the reins, right? The reins you hold in your hands, and they're attached to the bit. The bit is the piece that goes in their mouth, and you want a nice soft bit for most horses. So this is a nice soft bit. It's a D-ring, happy mouth. So the reins and the bit. This is the crown piece. This goes over his ears. And this is the nose band, and the nose band is going to go around his nose and keep the bridle in place. And then this is the throat latch, and the throat latch is going to go underneath his throat. We attach that here. So we put the bridle on, the bit's going to go in his mouth, and then we're going to attach the nose band and the throat latch. And this is the crown piece that goes behind his ears. So that's kind of some basics about our equipment: halter, lead rope, bridle, saddle, and our girth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.